Greetings, greetings. Hey, girl. Hey. What you up to? Greetings. Greetings. Sis, I hope you got some pen and paper. Thank you. You better have some pen and paper, girl. I'm gonna be writing. I'm gonna be, hey, Christy. Hey. How you doing, girl? What's going on? Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to be too long today, but oh, right. What's up, bro? I wasn't almost on time myself, but I finally got it where I needed to be at. Make sure I got everything right this time, in order. My teeth. Hold over here. Well, I'm gonna get started, y'all. I had to do this while little mama sleep. Hopefully she stay asleep for a little bit while we get through this. Cause when she wake up, it's hell raise of time, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I wanna drop on y'all, talk to y'all about. Okay. My mouth dry too. Is we gonna retouch on the altar. I'm pretty sure everybody know information about the altar, but I just want to break down it a little bit more for those who probably don't know, or just have a little bit of knowledge. What's up, God? So I'm gonna start off with that one first. For those who don't know, an altar is, I would say a sacred place that you would put in your home. That most people will have, pictures on it, and all kind of other stuff that that connect to those reflections that they have on the altar. But I'm gonna break down the elements dealing with the altar first, and so people can understand what it really is about. Okay. So the altar is basically a reflection of you from within yourself that you're projecting out into your home, that you created into your home, okay? That's a reflection of you. And it deals with the most important things on the altar that deals with you, that connects to you, is the elements. And the elements on the altar that you would need would be, air, water, fire, earth, and space, of course. And I'm going to break down each element, okay? Because it all connects to you and your energy. So you have to be careful what you put on your altars too, okay? Especially if you don't understand. But because it's all a reflection of you. You don't have to put up an altar, but, some people do, and I still have mine up, okay? I still have mine because it's my creation of me here, okay? And it keeps me balanced. That's just something that I use as a tool here. You don't have to have one. But starting with air, air on the altar will consist of like an incense. You know, because when you light an incense and you blow out the fire, you see the smoke, you know, and that's basically dealing with the direction of the energy, which is the air, okay? Your breath connecting to you, okay? Also, you know, it could be the flow of things, you know, when it comes to yourself and connecting with the altar. But basically, it just deals with the wind, the elements within yourself, your breath, your first breath. This is all dealing with you, okay? The water is a flow. People put water on their altars. I do too. And as you can see, you know, the great energies dealing in the air atmosphere, you know, it evaporates the water out, okay? So that's still energy connecting here with you, you know, spiritually. And it's also a cleansing, okay? Whether it's a cleansing in your home, it's a cleansing inside of yourself. Tears also represents cleansing. Using the bathroom also represents cleansing as well, too. Okay? Pieces. Okay. But we put water on our altar, you know. It helps with the flow of things, whether it's the currency of your energy, the energy in your home, because it's a, you know, it's a reflection of you. It's what you, how you look at it. Fire on an altar can be a candle. Fire represents your light, your power, your spark, your soul. Okay? So anything that you do in light on your altar is going to connect to that energy within yourself. Okay? Earth, it can be gems, stones. It can be flowers, anything from the earth you can put on your altar, which is representing the connection of grounding, your foundation, your heart as well, your root chakra, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to have earth on there because this all is balancing your energy. So I'm just breaking this down because for some reason the great energies that I was tapping into the other night wanted me to just put this out this way. So I'm just putting it out. Some people already know, but for those who don't know, okay? Space, that's just energy. When you're in your home, you're in your space, okay? You are a reflection of your own space, okay? Your altar is your space, is you, okay? Peace, family. So that's your energy, that's your universe, your reality is what you create, okay? Dealing with these types of elements, they create you, okay? They create your experience. They create the reflections of that's here in their experience. Greetings, sis. So it's good to have an altar. You don't have to, but it helps you balance your energies. And it's all, like I said, it's all about what you put on your altar and how you look at it, because remember, it's a reflection of you. Also, I know we used to put food on the altars. And one of my sisters came through and she wanted me to make sure that I told y'all to don't put the food on the altar. Because remember, you are the altar. That's just a reflection of you that you're putting out here in your space. You know what I'm saying? In your journey, in your creations, your experience, okay? That helps you balance all these energies within you. So putting the food on the altar is not going to do any justice. What you can do, because you are the altar, is just eat it. Remember, we're all one energy. So this energy that's dwelling within you is going to get this, because that's the energy. That's your craving, okay? That we might say, I'm craving something, something. It's just the energy that's a part of you, okay? So putting it on the altar is really not going to do anything. It's just going to get old. It's going to get hard. It's going to be flies. It's going to be dust. She told me, y'all stop, please. We're not eating that. We eat as you eat, because this is one, truly one body. Okay? One energy. One experience. One journey that we're on with many reflections that's been created. So truly, when the energy is living through us, that is a fact. It's not a cigarette, bro. It's a blunt. I need to fire it up. Hold up. So she told me to tell y'all that, please. So you ain't got to put it on your altar. Just eat it. It's the reason why you craving it. And it's not to put on the altar because we thinking, okay, that's probably what they want. Let me put it on the altar. No. Now, even if you put alcohol on there, energy gonna evaporate. That shit's gonna get gone. But they're not getting it the way we think it is with the food. Okay? Now I can tell you some experiences with that. But I'm gonna touch on this a little bit right here. The universal, I know we've had a breakdown with that before also, and of course, uni is one. I broke this down this way versus verse as I did before. So uni is still one. Ver will be true. That's truth, okay? And the sal is a tree. Now we know that we are the tree of life. Okay? We're part of that. That's the oneness. That's the foundation to everything. Okay? So they gave me this, the universal as one true tree, which is representing the timber tree, which we've all heard of also being on the timberland, which we was also fed into an illusion of this timber tree by being whipped and broken by the limbs, when in reality the tree was being broken and whipped with inside of you because you was losing a connection from your foundation, which is the all, which is you, the universe. Okay? We all know that tree symbolizes growth and, and evolution. Okay? Of the humankind, or reflections, basically. Just like I was just saying just a minute ago. I just wrote that down, so I don't need to say that. All right, so I'm going to move on to the photons. And with the photons, we're going to break down the physical eyes and how it connects with the spiritual eye, which is your first vision. Okay? This is why it's called the third eye, because all three eyes are connected as one, as the Trinity. That's the God energy. Okay? So, as photons, I know people probably heard this before, and others call us photons because reality we are. Okay? But a photon is basically, if you want to hear about it scientifically and understand it, what it is, it's a particle, and it's representing. If you've ever seen a light on in your house and you see like dust particles coming from it or something like that, just coming through the light. Oh no, I know y'all lying. I know they motherfucking lying. Let's try this again. If you've seen, everybody's seen a lamp with the dust coming from it, okay? Just coming from the light. That's basically what you're made of, okay? Yeah. I'm messing up and they don't put me on, I'm lagging. But You are the particles within this light. You are light, but this deals with your reflections. These are particles. We are just particles. When they say that we have pieces of God in us, or Jesus in us, pieces of Jesus in us. We all have a piece of Jesus in us. That is what they're talking about. Okay? The particles of God. Okay? I was looking up photons and, just trying to get a little bit understanding, see what I can get, what they're trying to show me. And with the breakdown of photons, if you look it up, they have this, it's not a graph, but it's a, I say like a little a description of the photons, and it explains the symbol of a photon is a Y. Okay, now we got X and Y in this. Okay, we know X is the 10. Okay, that's the light. Okay, so this Y is the guide particle. Okay, and in this description it says the mean of lifetime, meaning stable. Okay, this is a stable currency. Oh boy, they try to do me in. They try to do me in, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. And then it has composition. Yes, they is. They are very green for that shit. Every time I drop a gem. Okay, and they have the composition that's listed, and soon as I seen composition, it was like a fucking light just went on. You know what I'm saying? Because it connected it to an elementary particle. That's the composition. So I'm like, whoa. When we start elementary, that's when you use a composition. Okay? That's when composition is introduced to you. It's a journal. It's a book. We use first off, start in elementary. Okay? So for them to have them listed, and that's the composition is an elementary particle, which is also showing you that's a childlike energy. Okay? Okay? A God energy dealing with the elements. Okay? That created you. That created light. Okay? Everybody remember the composition notebook. Elementary. And then it has the lifespan of this particle. Good old photon. Okay? And it says 1 billion years. Well, we know that no one can count past 1 billion years. That takes many lifetimes. You could never get a number. So to understand and overstand it, that's a lifetime. You are eternal. Eternal light with these particles of God, which are your reflections. So when I said that this is going to keep going, it's going to keep going, and nothing's going to change. You leave old energy here and you start over new somewhere else here. That's the new journey for you. And you can still have the same obstacles, but it's all about how you play it. Okay? And in the midst of these photons, we have the gamma lights and the X-rays. Okay? Now, we all know about X-rays because when you go to the doctor, they give you a damn X-ray. And the reason why they use the X-ray is because that really shows them the God energy in you. That God particle, okay? That light. Because that's that high beam shit. Okay? And the gamma ray is some rays of color, okay? And I had got this paper, and I printed it out for everybody to see. When you're in your gamma ray light and your X-rays light, we see that this is the high colors, right? The divine energy. This is all up in here. Okay? Throat chakra. Okay? Even down to the heart zone. Okay? But when you get down here, this is a lower frequency of energy, which we've proven before. Okay? Meaning you really can't see either. Okay? And this deals with radioactive shit. Okay? The generic shit, like microwaves. Your radio waves. Okay? Okay? Infrared. Okay? The radio rays, the radio frequency photons, they have the, like I was just saying, they have the least frequency, the least energy. That's the least energy, okay? And of course, up and beyond, you know, the ultraviolet, infrared, and on up, that has the most. That's like your most powerful energy. Peace, fam. Okay? Now, let me see, did I just got this because maybe y'all might want it, but I got it for my sake too, because this breaks down energy, because I'm learning how to read this shit. Okay? Like I say, you got to gain the knowledge to play the game. And I'm learning how to read energy the way they write it, okay? Because it all deals with us. Period, point blank. And this is just the equation of the energy of photons. Okay? Let me see. Did I get the wavelengths? Oh yeah, I did right here. I think we already talked about the wavelengths, because that's, okay, if y'all don't know, the wavelength that deals with us here in our journey is basically each elevation, okay? That's the wavelengths. That's how it connects. These are frequencies, okay? And the ones that's like this, of course, they're increasing energy, okay? And this one is not, okay? But the frequency is just how many wavelengths you have. It counts how many elevations you don't basically surpass, or how much your energy has rose, or how fast it's going. You know, this is dealing with all of our energy. And I told you we're going to break all this about energy, because it deals with us. And if you don't understand how to, you know, connect with your energy and understand who you are, period as energy, then you won't be able to know how to move in this damn shit. You're gonna be fucked up because everything is based off energy, even down to the fucking TV shows, to the news or whatever. It all deals with your energy, okay? Period, point blank. But you know, photons, they don't have any color, as we've said before. They don't have no color, okay? Photons are in a class of quantum particles. Quantum is, you know, your highest, known as bosons. Bosons is basically the name of the God particle. That particle, okay? That comes straight out of the light. It has no restrictions on your quantum state or anything, so that's your higher elevation. Yeah, I got something in my throat. Hold up. Now, when it comes to the physical eye, photons enter your eye. Okay, this is how you get your, this is how you absorb your reflections, your images, your illusions, okay? This is how you see them. The photons enter your eye. And that's why we have eyelashes, of course. It's supposed to protect your eyes from particles. But you still have these photon particles that still come through because this connects to your first, well, your third eye, which is your first vision, which projects that image out, which projects that illusion out through your physical eyes, because these are the projectors of the light, okay? And dealing with the eye, you have a rod and a cone cell. They cover the retina, just like I was just saying. Well, not the eyelashes, but they cover the retina on the inner back surface of your eye, okay? And through your eye is, of course, the light, okay? Just like I was saying. The particles come through your eye, your physical eye, your projectors, which is connecting to your light, which is projecting images out, because we're just particles, okay? We're just energy. When I looked up the photoceptors that deals with this, which is the rod in the cell, it's kind of ironic that they call it the rod in the cell, because that also can connect to your rod in your staff, dealing with your first eye vision, okay? Rod, cone, because the staff has a point end, okay? Y'all let me know if I'm moving too fast, because I get to talking too. Now, if you look up, who is this? Hold up, I missed something, hold up. If you look up photons in humans, it is the human body glimmers, okay? That's what the photons are in humans. It's the glimmer energy. And if you look up glimmer, it's shine faintly with the wavering light, which is your glow, your spark, your twinkle, your flash. You know, the twinkle little star. You know, all of this is connecting to your light to give you the vision, to give you the experience to create. Okay? I don't know why I went that way, but I already showed that. I want to talk about this mitochondrial that deals with your eye. Okay? And I don't know if y'all remember, but I remember in school we had to label certain things dealing with the eye. And I think including this sector as well. But two keywords stuck out to me. Of course, and it's the Christi and the Matrix. Now this is all in your eye. This is in your eye. This is all in your eye. We know the Matrix is an illusion, which is our creation. Okay? What you see, everything you create. And it's surrounded by the Christi, which is your God energy. That's crystals. That's crystals of, if you research that, that connects to the crystals of the eye, the twinkle of the eye. Okay? Another fact, right, that Christ energy, projection, right. Another thing, with the retina in your eye, it has 120 million rods. Come on now. 120 million rods? Who the fuck gonna count that many? No. Ain't nobody counting that shit. But what they is gonna do is they're gonna hide the truth. Or put the truth right there in front of you. You have to break this shit down. Ain't nobody counting that many fucking rides. Okay? This numerology run deep. So you know 1 and 2, that's 3, and we know 3 is Christ energy. Come on now. And then it's got 6 million cones. So you got a motherfucker that's gonna sit there and count 6 million of the motherfuckers. And these are microscopic ass images. Who the fuck counting that? Ain't nobody counting that. Oh, that's balance. That's balance to me. I'm not counting that. Oh, that's the balance energy. Okay. But even if you add these two together and you get 9. Whoo, that's divine energy. That's oneness. In your eye. These two connecting to that one to create your reflections in front of you. Okay? Using the Christ energy, the light. But yeah, ain't nobody finna do all that. But you know they gotta throw a motherfucker off. Trust me, ain't nobody out here counting that shit. Ain't no way in hell. But, you know, I'm straight tripping off of that. But, the mitochondrial, it generates most chemical energy needed to power the cells of the biochemical reactions. Then again, that together, it generates your energy to project out. Okay? Using the Christ energy to light through your projectors. Right, it's simple math. When they said that the highest number is 9, believe it. Believe it, because anything after that is a reflection of that number. Okay? You just double it. But yeah. My bad, y'all. Kind of got a little sidetracked. And like I said, the matrix lies there and your crystal energy lies there. Okay? All in the mitochondrial. Okay. I think we have, oh, I almost forgot. Also, energy is also your fingerprints. Okay? Yeah, I know you like how you know, energy is invisible, okay? And for them to even see a print of that, they have to use some type of dust particle, okay? To see that energy, okay? And energy makes unique marks, okay? Which we call on our fingertips or our fingerprints, okay? So we all have that uniqueness, okay? Dealing with our spectrum suit, okay? You all have your own individual print, okay? So your energy is your fingerprints, and it's also your scents. So like when dogs are out searching for those who might have been missing, or somebody, you know, just someone in general, period. Or your dog meets someone, they pick up their scent. It's their energy, okay, that they're picking up, okay? So with your fingerprints, there's a whole thing of knowledge that deals with the fingerprint. I mean, even just looking at the fingerprints, you can see the energy waves and, you know, the frequencies and stuff. It's all unique, okay? But fingerprints have unique structures, and they have seemed to broke these down in a structure that deals with your personality, which is basically tapping into your energy, okay? And one of the structures that they broke down is the arch, okay? Fingerprints. Now they have, these are the 3 most top fingerprints, because all the other ones are pretty much, you know, subjective to up under these fingerprints, these 3 main types, okay? 3 now, okay? So the fingerprint for the arch is it's a loop swirl, but what I wanted to show you is that it deals with people in a career of like or in their journey of a high level, okay? High level energy. They are unique. They're more into like not the knowledge of things, okay? They have a higher perspective, okay? Peace, family. Right, bro. It's your blueprint. It's your blueprint. These people also are traditional values, okay? And they don't really like change that much, okay? And the arch is very, very common to have. It's a very common arch. Fingerprint. The second one is the world. This fingerprint deals with people who are with energy, not people, but energy that tends to be in their intelligence. They're independent, and they have a dominant personality type. Like they know what they want. They set their ways out. So they can go off of this energy just dealing with your fingerprints, you know, connecting these personalities, which are your energy perspectives within you, or perspectives that's in you. So they can narrow shit down just by reading your fingerprints about who you is, almost as taking your blood as well too. Okay. Strong will. This one is very unique. It's not as common. Also, it's not as common as the arch. And these, this energy has, is very controlling in its nature, and has an iron will. Okay, and that like flexibility. That type of energy tries to do things, you know, be trying to do everything, and try to, instead of just putting shit in order and just being flexible, but try to do everything at one time. But they're very high. Then they got the loop. But like I said, try, if y'all can, just, you know, tap into, you know, researching your fingerprint, because it deals with your energy also, on how, why they actually, I broke that down too, why they actually take your identification fingerprint, because it deals with you as a being. You know, that's your own personal stamp, your blueprint, like bro was saying, and it lets them know who they are dealing with, in a sense. Okay. Okay. It can tap into your intelligence energy too. So, all just by reading your fingerprint. So they really do know who you are. Okay. So tap into, you know, just researching fingerprints, dealing with your personality, because personality is many different types of aspects, or perspectives, you know, that lies within yourself. So it has nothing to do with like a mug got a personality disorder, as we discussed before. These deals with energies that lies within you. I think I'm gonna have to come back with that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back with this one, because this has got some other break in it. Right, bro. They do. They tap into the inner self. That's exactly how they do it. Hmm. I thought somebody said something else. Hold up. Yeah. Hey, you heard something, sis. I'm not gonna say you didn't. You never know who else heard it too. But yeah, and I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here though. But one thing for sure, energy made sure me to tell. You know, stop blaming these energies. Okay? Stop blaming these energies about they, you know, they doing certain things. Now they fuck with you. I ain't gonna say they don't now. They'll fuck with you. But when it comes to your journey, and you know, you in your elevation, or you know, you trying to get out of a certain situations, the energy don't stop you from that. That's not them. That's your energy you reflect out. It has nothing to do with the energy. Because I know sometimes we might be like, damn, they stopping me from this. I don't know why energy holding me back from that. You know, I don't know the cause of this and this or that. You know, but it's really, it has nothing to do with that energy. It's just you. So the energy says, miss me with that shit. Just miss me with that shit. Okay? Because they are only energy within you, as we are as energy too, and reflections as them as they are reflections of you. So when you really blaming them, you only really blaming yourself, and they sitting back laughing at your ass. And when you see them laughing, it's because you blaming them, and they laughing at your ass because it ain't even them. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't even really need my notes, y'all, but I think I got what I needed out. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to get up out of here because I know, I got some things to do. And before this little girl wake up, too. But I'm going to get out of here, fam, and I'm going to let y'all get to the rest of y'all night, and I will talk to y'all on the next one. So, love, peace, and hair grease, and oneness. See ya.